Alright, folks. PQ season that's over and done with. There's a week left, but not around my area. We got two PQs, and the last PQ was actually the biggest one we had, the biggest tournament actually that we've had in Finland, and that's how it went for me. That's the picture there. I can't edit with my fucking PC. It just blows itself up whenever I try to render anything. So I'll just yap my shit and um yeah, that's the visual that's gonna be showing there. Either way, let's start with the first PQ. That was 16 players, 16 capped, I believe, right? Or yeah, 16 cap. We go there. Nothing too interesting. I actually did a shit ton of prep for this PQ season after RTN season. I also played a lot during and before the RTN season because I had to break off of the game before during the Christmas time. So I probably went like I played close to like 300 games on Talisher between the RTN and PQs, and like almost all of those games, like most of those games, over like 200 were playing only tempo in every matchup. I just in Talisher I just queue up, I just spam hit the reload and go to the first lobby I can see and play them. Can't be too picky about your opponents, have to play those bad matchups as well. So I achieved 81 or 82%, something like that, win rate, playing only tempo into the stack matchups as well. Because stacking is kind of fucking boring. Uh, and that was after I got coached by Mask of Momentum Peter Podensiak, one of the best Kano players, especially a tempo Kano player. Because I was really curious, how do they actually it's top events playing only tempo when we are doing stacking, and that's doing like really good as well. I think Julian Sniffen is 16-0 or something like that in like tier 3 and up to tier 1 events with Kena. So yeah, we got the first RTN that is in Helsinki, 16 players. Like I said, the first round. I'm always hella nervous for the first round because it's so important, and I'm um like what's his face, kind of like sleep deprived and want to get my engine going. But for that tournament, I felt oddly calm. I had fixed my sleep schedule because my basically at work I don't need to do night shifts anymore, or I haven't needed to. And then I slept well for that tournament for the first time ever. So then I was nervous about not being nervous. Played the first round, got paired into a more casual level player, or like newer player that was playing on Fi, just AB1. He led me 2 turn, had 2 spindles for 5, and I got to see most of my deck and construct in a way where I kill with like any combo from 22. I was waiting him to tap out and just blast that dude. Yeah, that's the game. Go to the second round. That's against KO, against a player who was very, very good with Trauma. Won last season's BQs back to back with Trauma. So I had the Balance of Justice stacking plan with me there at Helsinki, because that's, I think, like the most optimal for your percentages. Decided that in first turn, I'll let him go first. I was fearing that maybe it's BRB, but going like second is better, so you can get to your stack faster and have a free hand. Of course, he starts with BRB. BRB in the pulping, and I don't know. So what do you do? I block 3 of that, and then claw for 5. I block 5 from that. He also pitched the BRB to play the BRB, so that is like pretty good. But still, I leak turn 0 like, what did I leak? 5? Yeah. But I get to put my wildfire on the bottom of the deck, start the stack going. I throw up, see 2 blues, something, and flare. I shoot the flare because that's like one of the best tempo cards. Shoot the flare to strip the cards and slow the game down. That's all of that good for me. Get the chip in. He also had like AB2 SV2 setup, which was kind of weird. And I noticed this game that the AB2 you are like really forced into A being super awkwardly, so that felt really good to me. So he beats that flare, I flip, I see a blazing. Oh, that card I had in my hand was third blue. I was like, oh, okay. Flip again, see another blazing. Oh fuck, that's like three of my combo pieces down. One is in the bottom, two off the top. I need to shoot these because they are banished either way. Could be cool if we get a card where I can just shuffle a card to my deck from like banish zone, maybe. I don't know, random idea. But I shoot the blazing for 4, and then for 4, because he AB2 is the flare, AB2 is the blazing, and then takes 4, I believe. Um, his turn is basically nothing. I continue my stuff. I see Spindle, 2 blues, something, and I like this. These are like the best tempo hands I can have for this matchup. So I just play those out. Got his HP down to. I was also stacking a little bit on the side, but that was more like crafting good hands for the second cycle if I get there. Because the stack was like wildfire. Then I got a couple of blues. I got flare, a couple of blues, yada yada yada. Um, and yeah, I think that turn 3 was like Spindle as well. Got him down to 21, 22, something else those lines. And with Cindering, I see Wildfire. Cindering has been really fucking good for me. I see a Wildfire. I shoot the Wildfire the bait out the Spell Void equipment, which I get, and then I just kind of stop there. There was also one turn where he pulpings me, and 50-50s his hand where it's BRB and a 6, and it hits the BRB. So that's all 3 BRBs down, and I get to block the pulping, and that's great. So then I just, after baiting the SVs, I combo him, just pop, pop, pop. Is that game felt really fucking good because I love pivoting between the game plans with Kano. I love playing tempo the most, but if I get to tempo and then pivot to stacking, or start stacking and pivot to tempo, that feels like really rewarding to me to see those avenues and kind of do whatever I want and whenever I can, and that feels like the most perfect plan that a card game can have. Because if the opponent plays too slow, I play unstoppable combo. If he plays like too fast, I combo him out because he can't block me. So then there's like the fine line of guiding them down and doing all that kind of cool stuff. So yeah, 2-0. It's a 5-round tournament. Feeling really good. If I win the next round, I'm guaranteed top 8. Next round, I pair against a guy who ended up winning the whole tournament. He was playing on Reiner. I was like, oh, okay, Reiner a little bit unfavored, I guess, but we can do shit. Uh, Tempo, the Reiner. I was debating, do I play Threadbare or Spring Tunic? But I went second, so I took the Threadbare. In hindsight, now I learned always go Tunic in the Reiner. But yeah, he plays a lot of like 2-card hands. I get decent tempo hands where I strip cards from him, and then he plays 2 cards. He also flips SV1, he's AB3 SV1, which is like really fucking rough. So yeah, I try to guide him down to like 20s where I can combo him down. But after Cindering, I hit like turn 4, turn 5. I hit a Wildfire Flare, and I have Blazing Arsenal. And he's coming CNC for 7. So I shoot that, I drop him down to like 15. And I get my rags there. So that's like decent. I could have gotten 5. No, there's a lot more damage. A lot more damage if I had Tunic still up, because I was forced to use the Tunic on Flare that he took all from, and then I flipped a blue fucking Voltic. So needed one extra resource and issued that for 7. Shooting that, like using the Tunic for 7 is like, I always take that. But yeah, if I had the Tunic later, I would have been game designing there. But it's a good spot. We are then playing a bit more. Both are at 11 life about. I should Spindle having 2 blues in my hand, like 1 blue after the spindle. Shoot for 5, upper damage deal. He plays Osus Respite. I'm like, fuck, okay, that's fine. He gets, no, it was a 10, I was at 11, so he gets to life. Yeah, whatever. He, like, Swing Bigs or something, me. I'll plays Claw. I don't take basically anything. Then the next round, I'm like, I had Tome Arsenal, I had Tome in my hand, I had 2 blues, and a random card. So okay, with this hand, I flip first. If it's good, I get buff with Tome. I hit the fucking spindle. Ask money. Buff, shoot the spindle for 7. Upper damage deal. I'm like, is it 11? I'm shooting for 7. He's AB3. And I get to opt as much I deal damage. So basically 4. And his next turn is kind of bad. I win. And then he plays another Oasis. AB3. I fuck. Okay. Then I didn't track stuff properly. Where I didn't realize that I was being basically fatigued. That I didn't have much of any power cards left in my deck. So I had 2 blues and Sonic Boom Blazing in my hand. I had Flare in Arsenal. I was wanting to play the Flare and flip for a card. He sent CNC for 6. I'm like debating a little bit. Do I block with Wildfire? Because that card is just blank card at this point. I don't have Storm Striders or Ragamuffins. Wildfire and blue. And then shoot the Sonic Boom with blue. I'm like, nah, I'll play the Flare. So I want to play the 3 card hand. So I block with Wildfire and Boom. And then he fucking yellow pummels me. A yellow pummel. What? So then I lose another blue from my hand because I need to discard for the pummel effect. I lose 3 life. I lose my Arsenal. And that is 3 power cards out of my deck. My deck only has 1 Lessons and 1 Sonic Boom. And I have useless ass fucking blue in my hand. But I'm arriving at my pitch stack, which I don't have. But I do remember the order of the cards that I pitched them first. There was 2 potions coming up. So yeah, flip the potions, whatever. I'm basically lost here. I need to have like fucking miracle where he has 4 reds in his hand, and I still have my Metacarps nodes, so I can Metacarps like a Sonic Boom line, which I ended up doing and dropping him down to 2 life, but that wasn't enough. He had like enough prevention for that. So I lost. I got fatigued out of the game. I think I went like 4th cycle that game. It was a really fun game. Because I never had that happen to me, but there was like deciding points of the double Oasis and the pummel, where I also played like little mistakes, of course, but yeah, that was unexpected and very. He pivoted or like piloted the deck really well against Kano. He knew what he was doing and what he was supposed to do, and his build showed that as well. All the kudos to him. And then the 4th round. What did I play? Oh, I played Uzuri. That guy had to play my friend on Kano as well the last round. He got stacked. Well, what do you know? I stacked him too. He's out of top 8, facing 2 Kanos. That's non-game. We both stacked. I get top 8. Then last round I play against my friend who was on Kano as well. I'm like 0-5 at this point against him. I don't know what it is. Won't win the Kano mirror to save my life. Lose that shit because I was starting to get like really fatigued. I didn't want to pitch stack and all that. And I just randomly at one point started flipping with 4 blues in my hand, and I flipped 4 blues. I'm like, okay, GG's, whatever. Get to top 8, and the first round of top 8, I play against the Kano again, the same Kano. I'm so fucking done. Like, I'm just upset. I don't want to play that. I'd rather play Prism, to be fair. And the funny thing is, I also lose that game. He arrives to his pitch stack a little bit earlier than me, I believe, and starts blasting in response to my yellow tome that I'm trying to play. Because I saw those at 0 during that game, and he saw 2, I think. Yeah, 2. So I was down in life quite a lot. and he blasted. I was like, wildfire for 5. I'm like, okay, take 5. His expression drops. It's like, oh fuck, because the wildfire buffs everyone's arcane damage. So now I can shoot something +5. Then he was, okay, it's kind of stagger doing all that. 3 for wildfire. Send the wildfire. I like take all. I'm doing a little bit of math there, because I'm arriving at the life where if he shoots a 0 for 1, I die no matter what AB I take. So I have to kind of AB a little, where I can survive the next 1 for 3 or 0 for 1 spell that I can also AB. So then I'm at, like the best case scenario, I'm at 1 life where I shoot 1 spell in response to his killing spell, and I win the game. But there has to be enough pumps for me, and no AB for him for me to win too. So I got this spot, but he had too many resources. He just lethal in response to my lethal, and yeah, GG's, good game. He won again. Then he played. I don't remember what the semifinals was. He won that too, and went on the finals and lost to the Reiner. I think he played Juha Saarlampi on KO and stacked that. Yeah, but Juha also threw 3 ones in a row from scabs. That's fucked. Anyways, next week I don't basically play any Flesh and Blood for the whole week. I played like 5 to 10 games on Talishar. Just some good mood games. Like get the feeling a little bit consistent. We have to go 6:14 a.m. train there because it's Sunday, and that kind of fucking sucks. I get off work from 12, so I got to sleep like under 4 hours or something. Yeah, I don't feel too tired in the train or like the whole day, even though I slept so little. But yeah, on the train there, I was like, "Hey, you want to play at PT, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I want to play at the PT, Pro Tour." And like, when we get to the finals, let's play it. I can't afford it. Can't go to Amsterdam for the Pro Tour, and I don't want to travel next time with my girlfriend, to be fair. Uh, so he's like, yeah, sure. So he won all the RTNs last RTN season. So then we arrived there an hour early. Go eat a little bit on McDonald's. I take like something healthier that doesn't fuck up my blood sugars too much. So I need to keep those on check during the tournament. They rise like crazy and gets my memory hazy and like shortens the thinking span where if I try to like calculate a lot of like turns forward or do like math forward, I just forget everything. So do that, arrive at the venue. The venue is really cool, a really big venue, and the tournament had play cap of 50. We had 36 players, I think. There was a couple of no shows or people who said that they can't come, like last night. Fair. Go there, get paired, round 1. I play against Hachidori. I'm like, great. This would be awesome stack matchup because I took a deck there where I had basically stacked pieces only for Guardian because they have too much AB, so I can get fatigued. I don't want that to happen again, so I stacked them. That's the free win, basically, or like most of the time. Hachidori is a great stack matchup for Kano, but I don't have a stack thing, so I was okay. Just put Imperial Edict in, play Tempo. It's whatever. On that table, there was another Kano player and a player who played Prism, but is very good with Kano. And then the Kano player's like, oh, we get all the Kano players here. We didn't. There was my friend on another table playing his matchup against Riptide, and then the Prism player said that, okay, cool, y'all dodged me. I want to play all of y'all. I'll farm all the Kanos. And then he turns and looks at me, and he's like, besides you, I don't want to play you. And I'm like, the feeling is mutual. I don't want to play you either. And he's like, you probably have like 100 times more reps in this matchup than I do. And that's fair assessment because in the internal testing we have one really good um Prism player, and I played like I don't know fucking know how much, a shit ton, like tens of hours, tens of games, probably hundreds of games, and like tried every build and every kind of like flowchart that I can do against Prism, but that matchup is just you only need to skill cap it. That's the only way to win the matchup. Um, but that felt good. I got like got a little bit ego boost there, and yeah, the Dory game starts. I go second. My first hand is Wildfire Blazing, Lesson Blow. He swings Hatchet at me. Now like block 3 with blue. I was like, okay, end my turn. I like, what the fuck? Okay. Bottom my cards, I'm like, there's a stack. Let's start the stack going. I'll tempo still, but there's a stack going. I throw up. Don't remember the hands. Oh, I think I had Edict there. So I probably like try to strip cards, play Edict. I think I ended up arsenal the Edict. Strip some cards from him. Throw up. He swings. I block. No follow up. Um, also Labdal shit ton of Hatchet Dore. So I know pretty well how to block into that matchup. Based on like what they pitch and how many cards they have in hand. He passes and like okay, play Imperial Edict. Get my stack going. My stack is Wildfire, Blazing, blue. There's a lesson on top, which is basically my Rax card or a resource card. Then I got a blue, got Gaze, got Blazing. Yeah, pretty good stack coming. We just play the game. He plays like every copy of Take on the Chin he can. Also every copy of Oasis he can. So I've started stacking like beating fucking Oasis. And to be fair, I was stacking also the bit one Oasis because oftentimes they do run Oasis as well, especially in Finland because we have 2 Kanos. One of us at top 8 every event, or both. So then we play the game on and on. I arrive at my pitch deck. I'm at 25 fucking life. I don't know how that is possible, but I am 25 life. Pitch stack the guy without any defensive cards. I blast the combo. He goes down to 1, and next turn I'm like Sonic Boom for 4. It's like AB3, good game. And yeah, that's that. 1-0. Again, feeling pretty good. But it's a 6-round Swiss for top 8. So I'm not too hopeful. Can't be like too confident. Not my card down. Round 2, I play against Reiner. A different Reiner. But that guy was also on AB3 as we won Oasis 2 or 3 Oasis. Like fuck. Start the game. Turn I go first. I get to go first. Turn 0. Basically nothing happens. I think I get like 2 damage in. No potions, nothing. Then I throw up into double potion hand, 2 non-blocks. And he starts red bargain beat down. Intimidates a card from my hand. And then if I block with 2 or less cards. If I block 2 cards or more, the card that the bargain beat down pumps, it like negates the +4 damage effect from that basically. There's 50-50 chance I hit a blocking card or non-blocking card. If I hit the non-blocking card, I can block the next swing and play the E-pot out, and that's good. So he hits the blocking card. So then it's a swing big for 12, and I have 2 potions in my hand, 1-3, because I'm like, fuck, take 3, and then like start flipping. Play the quickening. He AB3s that, then a flip, Voltic Bolt, do nothing, and take 12 for free. The game's fucking doomed. I lose. I also got to No, it wasn't that game. It was next game. Next game I play against Hachitori again, against a really good player, and he's like, "Fuck, I didn't wanna verse you and Kano. Fuck, I'm just so lost. This game is so doomed. Whatever. I guess we'll just fucking play it out. It is whatever." We sit down, sip a good water, and he's like, "Fuck, I just concede this Kano matchup. No ABs, no OSs, nothing." We start the game. He flips AB3, throws up the two OSs. I like that. But to be fair, um, it was just a banter. Of course, he's on AB3 and all that. He wants to win. Uh, play the game. Turn 0, I go first. Play the boom. He always just responded my first boom. I'm like, yikes, but that's good for me. That's one down. Play E-pot. Start the game ahead quite a lot. 10-1, he doesn't do anything big. I got turn 1. Play Sonic Boom. It was actually, I flipped Sonic Boom off the top. I go tone buff the Sonic Boom for 7. And he always is respite AB3 that thing. I like 2 down. Great. We play the game on, and he taps out the next turn, I think. No, it was the turn after that because I had Arsa as well. I had a full intention of comboing here, even though I had 2 reds in my hand. I flip. I see a natural wildfire. Great. Flip again. Spindle. I don't need to spend any of my equipment. Shoot those. Get to opt 11. Dropping down like 21. And that 11 card sees 2 potions. Rest are all blues, 1 lesson. That's like the worst you can ever see. So I do 4 blues on top. Then those Kano into E-pot, D-pot, and then lessons. Because I do want to shuffle my deck. Draw up. No block his next turn. Do the thing. Pass. His turn. He CNC for 6 me. I like, do I block 2 or shoot the combo here? I like always shoot combo here unless there is Oasis, then I lose. But it has to be exactly Oasis, and he has to be on 3 Oasis, not 2. Because 2 Oasis is pretty common as well. I think more common than 3, probably. So then I'm like, it has to be this last card in his hand. It has to be the exact 1 card out of like 40 cards he has left in his deck that he has to also play in his deck. There's just no way I don't shoot here. So I shoot the combo. I get to do like Sonic Boom, Wildfire Sonic Boom combo where I have Blazing 2 and with D-Bot. So that's guaranteed. So it's like Wildfire, Sonic Boom, Voltic Ball, Blazing. He's at 21. He dies. I won the game. 21, 2-1. Feeling not too hopeful because I lost the second round. So I most likely have to win all the games. If I lose my last game and win everything else, I might make the top 8, depending on how the games go. So yeah, then I started to be a little bit hungry, and a little bit of like headache started to kick in. So we paired the round 4. I play against Victor, and I'm like, that's great, but I'm fearful that I forget my stack because my head is starting to bang. That guy is the same guy I played at Nationals who was on Briar. I made a note on that. I was like, aren't you the guy I played at Nationals with Briar? And he's like, yeah, I remember you. You fucking blasted me. And like, that was actually a close game. I was like, no, it wasn't. I got fucking blasted because Briar was like horrible matchup for Kano. And then he also said that it was the first time like we have never really like gotten accustomed to Kano playing like that in Finland. That was like the first time I got like recognition of. I felt good on my ego again. There where people kind of think that I forefront or like lead and pioneer the Kano gameplay in Finland. So that was really cool. We played the game. I stacked for almost 300 damage. And that's that. We get to eat after that round. I just go buy some sandwich, Red Bull, and walk a bit outside, and that clears my head. I'm feeling like good after that. Round 5, have to win. I'm against a player who is on Bolton. I'm happy about that, but there's a player who played Victor at the RTN, and he's also a like good game of player. So he is on AB2 SV2, which is like the by far the heaviest setup I've seen on Bolton against Kano. And we both high rolled the fuck out of that game. That game lasts like 2 rounds. There is a position where I can get to do like natural combo off the top with using my ragamuffins. I still have Striders and Wildfire and Arsenal. And he's like doing something. And then I have only E-Pot left in my hand because I block out there. I plan to play the E-Pot and then win next round because he's at 11 life. He plays, I'm at 4 life. He plays Tenacity for 7. I'm like, I'm fucked. Like, that's not possible anymore. Like, I didn't see that one coming. I thought he can't, like, continue presenting lethal on me. I had blocked. That turn started V for the Vanguard, and I also blocked one hit with like 2 cards and a Tunic. I had Tunic counter up. So here I realized I'm fucked. So flip with the potion. I hit a Tome. That's gas. Just give me 2 cards to block with and I'm good. And hopefully they are like reds. I get 2 reds, so I get 2 reds out of my deck, so I get as many blues as I can. Like better chance to throw blues for my combo turn. So I throw up, as 2 blues, which one of them is again a potion. Like, you can't do it with me like this. I flip again with another potion, and that's Lesson in Lava. And I'm like, that's good. Then I'm like, I'm fucked. But then I'm like, that's good. Because I realize I can still take the Tunic counter off, because the Tunic cracks up after the combat chain closes. So there is still the counter I can take. So I take out the counter, shoot the Lesson for 3. He can't AP. He takes the 3. And I'm like, I still have 1 red tome in my deck. I take the red tome on the top, Kano the red tome, draw 2. I draw 2 cards I can block with. Block with those, go the 3, and then next turn I kill him. So yeah, that felt a little bad high rolling, but it is what it is. Both of us high rolled the game. But I did more. I did more. Let's be clear here. I did more. I'm probably top 8 here. Because there was one draw at the top tables, round 3 or 4, I think. So we go for a walk with my friend. We both are 3. No, he's 3-2. I'm 4-1. And then go for a walk, come back. I'm playing against the first seed Azalea here. My friend just lost on the Prism with Kano. And go for a good walk. That clears like head. Like I should start doing more walking during tournaments. I get the Azalea, just blast them. Turn 1, I think, have like really good combo. I get to go first. From our internal testing, where I played the matchup for like 30 or 40 times in the testing, and like probably like 30 to 40 times in Talishar as well against randoms. If I get to go first, I won every game. Especially if I got to play E-Pot out. I got to play their D-Pot out, and I just make again a high roll combo, which wasn't needed. I just needed a normal combo. I win that. I go 5-1, 4th seed in the top 8, and my friend wins his game as well against the same Bolton. He stacked them. We were on different plans. That was funny. A little bit of sigh up there. And his top 8 basically lives and dies how the 3-2 game goes, where the other one is like having tied his game. So if he wins, my friend is off the top 8. But if he loses, my friend gets the top 8. That's the game there. The guy who has to win is playing Don't Play Dory into Azalea. It's like 21-14. His turn, full hand. Fucking great. That's nothing, basically. And then the Azalea blasts him down a little bit. And our friend is like losing hopes, like being really fucking expressive. It's funny. And then Azalea draws to 4 cards, has 1 pump arsenal, 4 cards in hand. No, he doesn't have arsenal. He has 4 pumps in his hand. He like opts with the headpiece, sees bolt and shot, puts that down to the bottom and says, "We came here to play." And my friend is like, "No, no, 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 you didn't come here to play. Like, what do you mean?" And he puts down with Death Dealer a pump on the arsenal, draws another pump, and he's like, plays the pumps, pass. and my friend starts to pack his shit, take the calls and take everything, check out the next train, leaves in 10 minutes, starts to rush to the station, and I like, and it takes like 3 minutes or something for him to do. It is full grip on the Dawnblade Dory, 4 alive on the Azalea. Dawnblade Dory, I don't know what he does. He does 1 damage, and Azalea has like 3 cards left in his hand. And I look at my friend like, Azalea has a turn. He's shooting amplified arrow at the Dory, and he's at 3 alive. And my friend's like, what? What the fuck? How is that possible? He rushes back in, checks the thing, and he's like, it's alive. It's still alive. And then the judge shouts, time in the round, time in the round. And they tie the game. There's like, the Don't Dory has no pumps. He survives that turn. And it's his turn. He plays the thing. And then in response, Warmongers Diplomacy from RSL. And it's a tie. And my friend gets top 8. That was funny. Top 8 stars. I play again the Azalea. Got to go first again. I think I play Depot here again on the board. And then throw up to Flare 2 red tomes and a blue. He shoots me with premeditated pumped bolt and shot for 7. I'm like, I'm not gonna combo here with this hand. But no matter what I do, I have Wildfire now, so no matter which way I do it, I have to either gamble both of the draws or throw up to 1 flare. So block hole hand 9, play around rain razors. And it's like, okay. He used the Death Dealer for the bolt and shot. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that block. So he pops his bullseye bracers. It's an affecting shot for 9 with Ponder token and a fucking Blood Rod on it. So it's 11 damage on Ponder token. Like, okay, take all, throw up. He puts the thing down on the RSL. Next turn, loads up a Seek and Destroy. And then a row, I think. And I start to combo. It's like Spindle combo again, I think. Yeah, Spindle combo. Up for 7. Dropping down to 21, I think. And the 7 sees Blazing Flare, Wildfire, 4 blues. Perfect. Put them down there in that order. And then next turn he presents lethal, and I like Kano 3 times. Here's these. And it was opt for 8, and the last one was tome. I put the tome on the bottom that has random draws. But if the math lines up where I don't kill with unpumped Wildfire Flare Blazing, I have to draw with the tome. But I don't want to risk that, even though it's very high chance I just straight out win there. So I do the math like 5 times, and I can just shoot like everything unpumped and kill him. Great. Open up my boosters that I got for top 8ing. Got fucking 1 mythic or majestic, whatever it is. And that is, don't remember. I don't think nobody even knows what that card is. Either way, I think I'm playing again an Azalea top 4, but I get paired against Yuha on Kea. And like that's worse. And my friend who we promised to split with is playing against the Azalea in the semis. And the game with Yuha, I go first. He decided that my turn 1 is boom into flare into blue. I do like 3 damage. And he gets to keep 1 card in his hand, I believe. And then we draw up. He starts with BRB. Like, fuck. My hand is yellow tome, flare, red, like quickening, 1 blue. This is like one of the worst hands I can have. So I take all from that and play out the flare. Flare flips for blue, I think. Do basically nothing. His turn. He goes again. I get like 1 card from him, so that's my plan. Get cards, prolong the game. He shoots up something with me again, now like having same type of hand, but it has no blues. Like this, like worst fucking shit ever. I have blazing in arsenal, so again I'm forced to take a lot of damage without doing much of anything back, and I can't like just full block because if he gets a 5 card hand, I'm just dead on the spot. He can do 20 plus easy. So yeah, that goes on for like 3 turns, and I set up a e-pot, draw up, draw the cards like 1 by 1. I usually do like take out the deck and deal me 4 cards on like the between our players so they can see it's 4 cards. I drew them 1 by 1 off the top of my deck. I'm like blue, 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 wildfire. I'm like, holy shit, this is like the perfect fucking hand. But he's at 35 life, no SV 83. He goes CNC for 7, go again. Like, that is fucked. If I block this, the next thing kills, because I'm at 6 life. I can't just put Tunic there and force him to do another card. So, think here for a minute. Kano wants to see, I think I had like potion in my hand. Kano with the potion. See a Cindering. I'm like, good or bad, I don't know. Play the Cindering. Up 3. The up 3 sees placing, blue, and a tome. Placing, blue, tome, yeah. So put them in the order where it's placing, tome. No. That is blue, placing, tome. So no. Sorry. That is placing, blue, tome. Yeah. So Kano the blue, Kano the blazing, Rax the blue, and Wildfire on top. Kano that thing. Kano the tome. And I have 3 resources. I can shoot Wildfire, blazing from the arsenal, unpumped, and I have the tome. So I'm like, buff tome. With these, they're Cinnering buff. It doesn't kill if it has AB3 for this, which I have to account for. He has 1 floating, 2 cards in hand. It is most likely that he has at least AB5. At least AB5. I'm trying to play around AB6. I mean AB3 plus AB3. So probably think like 5 to 10 minutes. Like every possible math I can have. Like what are the chances for the draw to play be blue? Then if they are blue, do I have to hit 0 cost, 1 cost? If I hit 2 cost, am I doomed? But like I have seen so many power cards that the chances that I draw blue are like really fucking high. So then I'm at like, if I do buff draw, what are the resources then? How much wildfire needs to hit for this to kill? All that stuff. Then I'm like, okay, play the tome. I do like the math real quick again. Like draw. Draw 1, that's blue. I hear my friend gassing up a little like, I draw a second, blue. I'm like, holy fuck, okay. Activate Kano. And you has like, okay. And I see a 0 cost blue. Prognosticate that there. And my friend is like, and I don't even need to do any math. I'm like, I fucking kill here. Shoot the wildfire with the one pump. I have E-pot out. So shoot the wildfire with, I think, yeah, wildfire for 8. No, 7. AB3 on that. Wait, what's wildfire for? Yeah, wildfire for 7. Yeah, because cindering and the 2 buffs is 7. Hits for 4. Prognosticate for 6 because I paid a meta as well for that. That's why I was thinking what the fuck was going on here. The meta and that, then Juha thinks a lot on that. To be fair, I don't know why, because you always AB the first cards to cut the placings. But he's thinking I have another prognosticate in my arsenal or like tome in my arsenal if I block and he gives the card. I think it was like that kind of stuff. Which is fair. The tome, that can be a thing, sure. So then he's like, okay, it doesn't matter, just AB3. I think he had AB2 on that. AB2 that hits for 4, and I'm like blazing for 14. Oh no, 13. And then blazing for, how much was that? 22, 26. And he dies. I'm like, holy fuck, that was like, the combo was really high roll. Like, or like the part of the combo where I hit the Cindering first flip, and then what Cindering sees is like really high roll. But the draws and that wasn't that high roll, and I also had like really bad hands the first turn. So I'm not saying that this evens out like everything, but when you high roll with something, you gotta low roll somewhere because you get to see most of your deck either way. So the way that your like first 20-30% of your deck are dictates how the rest are coming. So yeah, that kind of stuff. Either way, when that my friend won a little before his game against Azalea, which was really fucking close, and then I win that, and he straight up just goes to the judge, and he's like, "How can we split this? Like, assuming Kalle wants the cold foil, and I PT, how do we split this?" And judge is like, "I don't see a problem if like I want to concede, like in a way that is not bribery, where he's like, you get the goal for if you concede to me," and then my friend is like, "Do you want to concede?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me the goal for," and we just take it all. I had the goal fall and the mat on the picture for like 30 seconds. The guy who lost at semis against my friend was also a player and wanted this mat. So he's like, "Is this on sale?" I'm like, "How much is it going for?" Because this mat is only given to finalists on this PQ season, so it's kind of rare. And he checks the card market, and it's 95 euros. There was like on the listings it says from 80 euros, but there was only one selling for 95. I'm like, "You want to do 80?" And it's like, "Sure." I'm like, sold. Take 80 from that. It's a free trip play basically, and also get the gold foil. And one person who didn't attend the PQ was listed to play on the PQ but didn't attend. When the top 8 started, said that 450 euros for unsealed, or I mean sealed, unopened gold foil. And I'm like, when I got the gold foil, I messaged him. I was like, "Sold to you," and it's like, "Send me all the details," and I sold that instantly as well. 30 seconds, I pocketed 530 plus rest of the check shit. That wasn't much. Yeah, it was a good trip. We go back and we were just fucking gassed. We were fucking gassed because our local in our city has been like performing super fucking well. throughout our career. We all have played like a year, and basically 2 of us has always been top 8. So that's great. It was a fun season. Next up is under 2 weeks there is calling in Warsaw, Poland, where I'm going again. And this time it's not gonna be a fucking hangover trip. That hangover has to be like the only hangover I'll have in my life. So yeah. Peace.